What's up, YouTube? If you're watching this video, you probably either thinking about, considering, or have decided to get into HotShot Trucking. And you've been doing your research and looking at videos on the tube. You probably seen a lot of people telling you don't do it. Wait, it's not the time, etc. But at the end of the day, I mean, just being real, I'm kind of neutral on it, right? So I got in this February, right? Got my CDLs and got a truck and a trailer. I paid for my trailer cash. I'm financing the truck, but the people that convinced me to get into it, they've been in it for like over a year. They're the ones who have seen a change. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been in it and they seeing the changes, whereas I got in kind of honestly like on the beginning of the change, if you will. So I didn't see much of a change. Of course I saw a change in fuel prices, right? But I mean, I haven't seen rates going down because I didn't see rates, you know. So in all actuality, getting into something when it changes, in my opinion, is the perfect time to get into something. Anybody that's been in this long enough knows that first year gonna be rough. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, it's rough right now. Cause it's a lot of things I'm still figuring out, you know, as far as lanes and trying to get direct customers and all that good stuff. I mean, getting on Central, cause I deal in cars, I deal in vehicles. I made a few mistakes, and I'll talk about those in a whole nother video. No major mistakes, but just like mistakes only in hindsight. You know what I mean? It's only a mistake because I can look back and say, "Dang, I could have done made a different decision and had a better outcome." But nonetheless, like I said, I haven't seen the changes. Honestly, since I've been in it, I haven't seen. I've actually seen some increases in the lanes that I do ride. Or should I say, it's always gonna be just different rates from different carriers, you know, because some of these carriers, especially when we're talking about, and mind you, when you're looking at my videos, I'm always talking about cars, because I don't deal in HotShot freight. But I've been hearing how HotShot freight, you know, fluctuates, is going down, and all that good stuff. But again, I don't talk about it because I don't know that stuff. But with the cars, I mean, some of us gonna have to make adjustments. Like if you was right, like I started with a 2-car, you know, so, and that's because I was like undecided on whether or not I was gonna do non-CDL or CDL. Ultimately, I did CDL, so I could have got a bigger trailer, but I didn't. Sorry about that. So again, could have got a bigger trailer due to me going ahead getting the CDL, but I kind of got the trailer before I even started school. But nonetheless, that's a hurdle I can jump later. So it's kind of like I'm roughing it out with the 2-car. But like I said, it would have worked had fuel not increased. That's the biggest thing, because you know, having a 3rd car will help pay for fuel. You know what I mean? Even though it'll make, you know, it would increase, or should I say, decrease the miles per gallon, so to speak. But nonetheless, it's still, a 3rd car would be great. I'm actually trying to get a 4. I'm gonna get a 4 car. But my whole thing is right now just making it to that 1-year mark. It's a lot of hurdles that a lot of guys don't talk about on YouTube, especially some of the guys that actually car haul. You know, the videos that I'm about to post, and that's what they're gonna be about, like the things that other guys don't talk about. And not for any reason. I don't think they don't talk about it because they don't want you to know. They just don't talk about it. They felt that the things that they talk about is the most important things, and I'm gonna rehash most of that stuff and add in whatever little trinkets they might leave out. For the most part, this video is about whether or not you should get in this business. Now, as far as what I think, personally, I say if you're thinking about it and you're thinking about getting in the car hauling, that might be the way to go. But again, there's some videos online that give you the pros and cons of doing HotShot freight and HotShot vehicles. And I won't make a video like that because, again, that video exists. And honestly, I watched that video. It was part of what made my decision. I mean, I had already made that decision, but... So, we back. I don't know if you heard this little dude crying in the background, but little spoiled man, I guess he's just gonna have to be in the video. So, back to what I was saying. Like I said, this video is already online as far as the pros and cons of doing HotShot freight and HotShot cars. But again, I do the cars for all the pros. And I mean, that's just my preference. And again, it's been lucrative as far as, like I said, I found some lanes that make sense. I mean, things are just working out. Now, granted, I'm dispatching myself. I'm finding the loads myself. I'm the only driver, of course, and I ain't gonna lie, it's rough, but it's working out. It's making sense. I'm able to earn, put money aside for, you know, stuff like breakdowns or anything that, you know, incidentals, whatever might happen. I'm getting my hiccups. I'm, you know, getting the bumps on my head as far as, you know, I done went through 2 sets of tires on my trailer already. You know, truck had pretty good tires when I bought it. It wasn't a brand new vehicle. Only had like 80, right under 80,000 miles, probably like 74,000 miles, something like that. And the tires are pretty good, but one of the steer tires went bad, so I bought 2 steer tires. The rear 4 looked pretty good, but I'm eventually, within the month, I'm probably gonna replace all 4 of those just for the peace of mind. The trailer has broke. The leaf spring hangers broke completely on one side of each. Both sides had one side of the hanger break, and I had it welded back, and both of them welded back, and then one side that I had welded broke, and the other side, so the whole complete hanger broke off. And I was actually in Chattanooga, and a state trooper pulled me over. Actually, he was about to pass me, and he slowed down right beside me, and then slowed down and got behind me. And I'm like, oh, okay. 6 o'clock in the morning, and he only pulled me over to show me. He's like, I seen sparks by your tires, and the tires were real close together because of that leaf spring broke off. And basically, somehow, the tire was wearing on one of the little brace bars, and it wore down to the metal in the tire. And basically, so he's like, I could, you know, if I was to give you an inspection right now, I had to put you out of service. But he's like, I'm not gonna do that. He was actually like, it was 2 troopers, and he was the passenger. He was like, actually, we doing something right now, so man, just get that fixed. So 6:30 in the morning, I end up, you know, calling like a mobile mechanic, and they were like, man, if it's still drivable, you real close to our shop, so just pull up at the shop. We'll be there at 8:30. So I sit there for 2 hours, wait for them to get open, and then proceeded to get raped. Because to weld that back in 2 tires, they ended up charging me like $1,300. And I could have got that welded at home for about $200. And he only welded like the one side, the leaf spring on one side, so knowing the other side might break too. Again, I could have got both sides done for like $200 if I was at home, but it's cool. It is what it is. You know, you got to get back rolling. The tires, he charged me like $260 a tire. I probably could have saved a little bit. I mean, of course, he even charged me $30 to dispose of my old tires. I mean, I could have just threw them in the back. And at that point, I was just like, you know, saving $30 ain't gonna make me feel real good. So, F it, you know what I mean? And just, whatever, spent the $1,300 and just got back on the road, man. That was pretty much what I was gonna make for the day. So, it was what it was. Like, it is what it is, man. You just gotta keep going. So, other than that, things been pretty cool. oil changes and stuff like that I do myself. I think the perform service light came on, so it's like I gotta change the CVV. But anywho, like I said, you just have to be able to make money, sit aside for incidentals, because things are gonna happen, and it's cool. It is what it is, as long as you got the money to do it. Like they say, don't. If you do come in, don't come in. Make sure you strap. Anybody will give you this information. Most of these videos you look online don't say the same thing. Make sure you got some money set aside and to cover for a few months. The more the better. If you got enough money to set aside for 6 months to make sure you can pay the bills for 6 months, man, don't let these other guys make you afraid to get in it. Because get in it now so you can bump your head, you know, learn the mistakes. And I got an email in the description. Reach out, email me. I can help however I can. Or watch these videos at the least, you know, before you jump in. Watch it, not just mine, all of them. That's what I did. I watched every video I could. HotShot Mac, Low Miser, you know what I mean? HotShot Benny, he don't really do cars, but like I said, I watched everybody, you know what I mean? Just to get an idea of what's going on out here. And for everybody that said not to get in it, I mean, hey man, everyone's path and experiences will not be yours. So I mean, you can get into this and have more success than me, less success than me, equal success as me. So I mean, but that's gonna rely on you and what you do. So that's why I don't tell people not to, no more than I tell people to do it. It's just like go with your gut, you know, but be prepared, be informed, you know what's going on, have an idea, you know what I mean, talk to some people. So just have an informed decision and you should be fine, man. So again, man, to recap, like I said, this video is for anybody that's thinking about getting in this, undecided, maybe even decided. I'm just saying, don't be afraid, be prepared, and there's people out here that'll help, man. There's people out here that'll give you the right information, and I'm one of them. And like I said, there's plenty more. So until next time, man, if you appreciate this video, man, give it a thumbs up, man, so I can get in these algorithms and stuff like that. Again, if you like the content, you want to hear the other videos and other stuff I got going on, hit the subscribe button. Merch coming soon, and not for the channel, but more on that later. But like I said, man, hit a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down. I mean, hey, I ain't tripping, you know. Just as long as you just let me know you was here. Let me know how you feeling. Drop a comment. You got some questions, you want me to make a video on something, and hit that comment box. But as always, appreciate your time, love, support. The fact you stopped by this video and clicked it, man, you always appreciate it. And until next time, peace.